Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie if you don't know, and today's video topic is setting boundaries and saying no. So this is a topic that has been extremely hard for me in the past to really understand and to grasp and to set into place. So it's also something that I really wanted to talk about to help people who have been in my situation or who are in my situation, with people who don't know how to say no. People pleasers, people who are extremely nice, things like that. So first, I just want to say that making other people happy is not necessarily a bad thing. It is when they are taking advantage of you. It is when they are not appreciating you, when they're showing you that they just don't care about what you do for them and they're not reciprocating it. That is when it becomes a very bad thing, because they're choosing to mistreat you. And if you stay in a situation like that, you're choosing to let them mistreat you. You're choosing to tell them, hey, I see that you're not treating me right. I see that you're not appreciating me, but I'm just going to stay. And that's not a good thing, because people are going to continue to do it. They're going to do it for the rest of your life if you let them. So I think that setting boundaries is a very important thing to do in your life. So the first thing that I would suggest doing to set boundaries is to know what boundaries are. Know exactly what boundaries are and what exactly boundaries means. So say if I'm gonna just use an example, as an 8-year-old would say to another school kid, hey, I don't like that you just took my toy. But then they take it again, and then he just lets them. No, you've already clearly spoken about your opinion and that you didn't like something. So I think you should know what exactly it means and stick to it. Don't let anybody make you feel like your boundaries are unrealistic, unreasonable, nothing like that, because everybody is different. Everybody has their own boundaries and everybody has the right to tell each other what you don't like. Number 2 is figuring out what your own boundaries are. So if you don't know what you don't like, what you like, I would suggest doing that very soon, because if people continue to run over you because you don't know what your boundaries are, it's going to be very difficult for you to really navigate through your own feelings, your own emotions. It's going to make you sad, mad, upset, everything and anything, because people are running over you and you're not saying it clearly. The third tip would be to clearly and respectfully communicate your boundaries. So if someone feels like, first, even if someone feels like you're being rude about your boundaries, that is sort of your own way of saying it, especially if they keep running over your boundaries. I would suggest trying to clearly and respectfully communicate it by saying, hey, can you please not do this? Can you please not make me feel this way? Instead of saying, why do you do this? Why do you do that? No, just I would suggest clearly and respectfully communicating it, because when you are calm and collected and speaking about it very clearly, not upset, not angry, not mad, none of that, I would suggest you just say it that way, because people respect you more when you are calmer, when you are more respectful, when you are more elegant and classy. So that's the third tip that I would suggest. The fourth tip that I have would be to be consistent. Meaning, if you have started to tell people or a certain person about your specific boundaries and they don't respect it, they don't stick to it, I would suggest leaving them alone. Everyone has their own ways of navigating through friendships and figuring out if they want to keep that friend, if they want to keep them around in their life, if they want to do certain things. When people don't respect you, it's not a good thing to keep them in your life, because it will never get better. If they say, hey, I'm gonna change, it's not gonna happen again, I understand your boundaries, I respect you, I respect your boundaries, and then they continue to do it, at that point, that is when I would say that you need to cut them off. Because if they're just not getting it, we're all adults, so they're choosing not to. So at that point, I would suggest you choose to respect yourself more and to love yourself more, and just cut them off, because they will do nothing but continue to make you unhappy. They will continue to disrespect you. They will continue to not show you the love that you deserve. So that is it for this first part of the video. I think I'm going to have 2 other parts to this, and then I'm going to finish my other series. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and comment and share, please. That was all. Bye. Thank you for watching.